Hey, Tony Gaskins here. Now, listen, want to talk to y'all about this, and this might be a single woman's thing, but I'm not sure. But wanted to share with y'all, ladies, just from the outside looking in, from the male perspective, and it's been pretty frustrating for me to see how this has been happening. But I want you first and foremost to remember that there is a great amount of spiritual warfare on you.
A great amount. Y'all forgive my had to switch my testing. Great amount of spiritual warfare on you. And I want you to realize and understand that is something that you got to be aware of. And one of the things that I'm noticing with the ladies is there is a lot of fear. And if you are a Christian, I want you to remember that God did not give you the spirit of fear, but of love, power, and a sound mind. And it's a lot of women who are afraid to get on Instagram, afraid to have a public page, afraid to list their real name online, afraid to put their address in on a website which has tens of millions of people on it, as if the worker's gonna see their address and come and hunt them down and come rob and R word and take their life. Is just getting out of hand. I don't know if y'all need more sleep. I don't know if y'all need more water. I don't know if y'all need some magnesium, some Himalayan pink salt. Like, I don't know what it is, but the amount of fear and trepidation that I hear in women's voices, and maybe it's the media. When y'all see a woman, she lose her life for cheating on her ex, which don't even make sense, or she lose her life for going on a date with somebody off a dating app, and so it's just really scaring y'all to death. But that's of Satan, and it's hindering you from advancing. It's hindering you from your blessings. Like, I meet so many women, and they like, I want to be married, and I'm like, okay, what's your Instagram? It's like, I don't have Instagram. Like, how do you want to get married? Like, we in social media age. Like, that's one of the main ways people are meeting their spouses today is on social media. Like, if you already see that you don't have Instagram and you haven't met your husband, then that lets you know you're not gonna meet him walking, going to work and coming home. So now you know you gotta open up your life. And I don't like online dating. That's why I'm creating a dating app to try to help and try to put a face to the app, be a brand, be a police, and let people know that, hey, what we developing is coming from 20 years of studies, me being in the trenches, being one of the probably the number one relationship coach in the world, and no other dating app has that attached to them, of somebody who's been a coach in the trenches for 2 decades. No other dating app can make that claim. And so we coming and we bringing that insight, and we trying to curate a safer space, a better space, a space that's more whole, more fulfilling, with better systems in place, so that the matchmaking is a little more intentional. And I have my hands in there, and we'll have different elements and different tiers to it and be able to build. But the one thing about it, no other app has me attached to it. And so I'm bringing that expertise and that insight, that wisdom, and that practice. And so that's going to be the app for you to get on, because I realized I had to do it because that's where the world is going. So it's like, instead of just letting the devils be out there who only doing it for money, then I might as well get out there with pure intentions. And yes, it'll make money, but may not make nowhere near as much as the other ones, just because it's gonna be more intentional and not just for a bunch of riffraff. But I believe we're gonna have the highest rate of marriages happening through our matchmaking app. And I'm gonna call it matchmaking app instead of a dating app. And so I want y'all to think about this. I got a call in 15 minutes. Y'all forgive me for texting my dad. And start to, what I would say is, write you a prayer or go to your prayer warrior chat GPT and write you a prayer against fear and strongholds and principalities, and read that prayer every morning and every night, and start until you can memorize it, just like you memorize maybe the Lord's Prayer or whatever it is called, and get that prayer in your spirit, because you got to move with a boldness. And don't think that boldness means you moving stupid. Don't think that means you moving weak. Don't think that means you moving dumb. But I got a client who, she is a colleague. I wouldn't say a client. She a colleague, and she got a public Instagram. She travel around the whole world by herself. I mean, be out here stomping around. Be out here in all other countries by herself. Don't have a husband. Don't have children, and be living her best life. And I wish every single woman could have that level of confidence. She don't look mean or nothing like that. She have a low haircut, which represents strength, but it ain't nothing that's gonna scare a man if he want to do something to her. But that's just not the world that we live in. Like, yeah, nobody want to touch y'all. Like, y'all have to realize, like, nobody out to get you. Like, it's crazy people, but that's only, the media show that stuff for control. And like, yes, it could happen, but we don't know a lot of instances of it happening personally. We see it on the news, and that's the worldwide news. And somebody may say, yeah, my such and such, lost her life, and, something like that. But a lot of times, them crimes are crimes of passion. It's not crimes of a stranger. So I have, my mom got 11 siblings. My dad got 11 siblings. So that's a big family, 12, 12. And out of all the siblings, and then all the kids, all the grandkids, I don't know of one woman who has lost her life at the hands of a stranger. And so I said it to say, yes, we know it's happening, but you got to understand that you covered by the blood. You covered by the blood, and you got to be able to get out here and live your life. Like, y'all online with, XYZMNOP as a screen name. It's like nobody could find you like that. Like, oh, I don't want my clients to find me. I don't want my patients to find me. I don't want my students to find me. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. You need to be able to be found. So when a man see you, you know what I seen one time? Me and my wife, we met this lady with her man in the Maldives, and she had a striking look to her, and she from Dubai. She live in Dubai. So, and because her and her man would travel all over and meet all these people, and I guess people would want to know her and want to meet her. You know what her name was? It was her name in Dubai. It was like Tony in Dubai. And just like that, so that people could just go intuitively search and find her. And she popped up one day on our social media. I don't know if she had followed us or what, but I say, look at her. That's very smart. You out meeting around people. Like, think about it. You meet somebody in the elevator and they ask you your name. They might go on Facebook and search Lisa Charlotte. And Facebook might bring up all the Lisas in Charlotte in their area. If you on there on Facebook as XYMNOP trying to hide, nah, you done missed out on your husband. And so stop being scary and just be cautious. Like, move with wisdom, but move with boldness, move with confidence. Like, get out that fear. Like, it's not, if you scared, go to church. If you scared, get a gun. Like, stop moving so scary and being so worried about everything, because nothing come to a sleeper but a dream. You got to be willing to get out the house. You got to be willing to get out and about. You got to be willing to move around by yourself. Like, the world is your oyster. Like, nobody out here, child, you too big to be sex trafficked. It's like, these people can't grab you, them ham hocks on the bike of you. Like, that man see you, it be like, they put them ham hocks on me, ain't gonna better breathe. It's like, man, that booty in them thighs ain't going nowhere. Them people don't want you. Them people, Jeffrey Epstein, them people wanted little people. Them people wanted 12, 13. They don't want your 46. Them people ain't worth. You 46. Listen, if you 28, you too old for the ring. Like, for the trafficking ring. People don't want you. We need to be hedging a prayer around these teenagers. That's who they want. You got to realize the men who participate in that stuff, they don't want nobody deep as the Gulf. They don't want nobody that had batting balls in them before. Because these men is very small. That's why they into that stuff. They insecure. These folks is disgusting. Them folks don't want no grown woman. Nobody coming to snatch you. Trust me. Nobody coming to snatch you. I was talking to my wife the other day. I said, baby, because she do what I tell my clients to do. I say, go get your grocery every day. I say, baby, do men ever shoot they shot at you in the grocery store? She said, I go in the morning. So she was like, it just be old men in there in the morning time, because that's the people who off. She was like, it just be stay at home moms and retired people. She was like, it might be different for women if they go after work, for what a single man going in there to get their chicken breast and broccoli, to cook. And like my guy, Caleb Curl, like, he cook his own food. He say he ain't the best cook. He eat to survive, but he go to grocery store. So it be men like that that's in shape, fit, got the head on straight in the grocery store. So after work, go to grocery store. You single and getting grocery delivered. Doing, ordering the food, Uber Eats and all that. Go to the grocery store, pick you up some food. Walk around in there, let the booty swing, and attract you a man. And it's like, okay, it's a white van in the parking lot. Don't park next to it. And then people and I'm going to tell y'all what y'all got to realize too. A lot of these people out here is special. And so and when I say special, I don't mean that in a derogatory way, but they special in the sight of the Lord. So sometimes you see these women and they'll get online and they'll be like, oh my goodness, let me tell you about this. A man just came up to me and a man was watching me and he was following me down the aisle. And I seen him and his mirror had a ribbon on it. And I was like, sir, what are you trying to do? And they get on there with these bogus almost kidnap stories. I done seen one from a white girl. I done seen one from a black girl. And I could just tell that they was the narcissist that y'all, that's y'all favorite word. They were the narcissists that love attention. Whichever one that is for y'all. Malignant, nignit, Nasserary, Magaliga, all of what y'all be covert, overt. So they was whatever one of those is that you could tell they were making up the story. And the people in the comments was not buying it. And they was like, yeah, that don't even sound right. Yeah. And it's like, yeah, it's not that it can't happen, but what are the odds? It's like, what are the odds? Like, you can't live in fear. And if it's meant for you to get snatched up, the Lord might have a blessing for you. You might get snatched up, and then we start a GoFundMe for you and raise $1 million, and somehow we got a drone over the building. We able to trace you, kick the door in, kill the bad men, and here I got $1 million for you that was raised on the GoFundMe. It's like, you got to what the devil meant for evil, let God turn it into good. But don't live your life in fear, because if you live your life in fear, to where you scared to go out the house, you scared to go out to eat by yourself, you scared to go to the grocery store, you scared to get on social media, you scared to try a dating app, you scared to do this, you scared to do that, you scared to do that. Listen, your life is gonna suck. Your life is going to be hell on earth. It is going to be terrible for the rest of your life. You're not gonna have anything, because God can't even bless you. God can't even send you his son, a husband, because you're going to drive the man crazy with all of your fear conspiracies. Like, the man going to be sick and tired of, like, my wife, she be, her butt be getting up trying to go pump gas at 10 o'clock at night. I'm like, well, what is you doing? Girl, give me the key. Let me go get the gas. Why you ain't tell me the thing needed gas? Now you not finna go out the house. And so it's like, I get it. You don't want to go out in the hood 10, 11 o'clock at night. But it's like, my wife be ready to do it. And I'm like, my goodness. I be out there late looking around my shoulder, have my gun on my hip. Like, I get it like that, but just normal daytime moving around, like, y'all be scared to get on social media with your real name. Like, come on now, you got to do better than that. You got to do better than that. You got to have more confidence than that. You got to have more boldness than that. Because here's the thing. If you walk by fear in your life, you're going to walk by fear in your relationship. You're going to be afraid to be vulnerable. You're going to be afraid to give your all and to give your heart, because you fear being cheated on. You fear being left. So you're going to be reserved in your relationship the same way you are in your life. And you're not going to get it all that you can get out of your relationship because you're afraid. So that's what you got to realize and understand. You got to do better. Come on now. And do I need to start a no fear tribe? It's like, y'all got to, listen, get you some mace. Get you some mace. Go up to the gun store, get your little pea shooter, go get the lesson in the bike, and have that on you. You could clip it right on your waist. So if anybody come up with that foolishness, or what you want to do, you see what I mean? Like, get you some protection, you need it, but stop moving scared. Like, stop moving scared. Like, get online, put your name on there, take all them crazy names off of there, put your name on there, go viral, build your brand, sell your t-shirts, sell your skincare, sell your whatever, and get on out there. Love yourself, live your life, do the right thing. And so, listen, I'm noticing this a lot. I'm hearing it a lot. It frustrates me, because I know don't nobody want you out here in a bad way. I mean, somebody wants you in a good way, but they can't even shoot their shot, because you walking around hiding like Carmen Sandiego. It's like the man can't even see you. You got the trench coat up to your ears and head. You got your glasses on. He can't even, man can't even shoot his shot. You look like you hiding. You look like the what the thing was, the Three Musketeers. No, Alvin and the Chipmunk stacked on top of each other, hiding behind the trench coat and the hat. It's like the man can't even shoot his shot. Or you get out there, you so scared, you walking in a track meet. The man trying to catch you, he done pull a hamstring. Excuse, why you walking so fast? Oh, well, I just try not to get traced by nobody, because the people with the white van be following you. The man, like, man, we can't lift you, man. Like, you still on your 3B journey. Like, all we want to do, come get your phone number, man. We send a permission slip in to the life coach Tony Gaskins before we even text you. Like, calm down and slow your butt down and walk regular pace so we can shoot a shot. But hey, God bless you. One-on-one sessions is in the description. We booking into the end of the third quarter right now in March, my birthday month. So if you book a session in March, just put happy birthday with it because that's a gift to me. God bless you. We'll talk soon.